Alright. Welcome back, guys, to the Occult Gaming channel with me, your host, Bellart Wright. And we are continuing where we left off in Lost Kingdoms. I am feeling just a little bit better after the last recording. I did kind of listen back to it, and I did sound a bit kind of down on it a little bit. Not entirely, but it was a little bit less energy than I had in previous recordings. So I just want to apologize for that first and foremost. But for this one, I'm feeling quite a lot better, and I did go ahead and grind a bit in the Gromtull desert. Picked up a few cards, and before we get started with that, I did want to show you the cards that I picked up. And I grinded for what felt like an hour, but in game time, it looks like it was only like 30 minutes. So I don't know. Time is weird when you're playing this game. I legit feel like I was playing it for more than an hour, but in game time only literally a half hour passed. But the cards I got, and I haven't changed the deck or anything like that. I'm still rolling with the same deck, but I do use what I pick up in the level. So like I'll sometimes pick up like captured carbuncles and things in the levels. But let's see, I think inventory is the best way to show you. Picked up a ton of mummies. I don't know how many of those I had before, but now I have 8. I think I probably captured maybe 5 or so, maybe 4 or 5. What else did I pick up? I picked up a lot of carbuncles. Got 6 now. I think I had 2 before, so I picked up 4 of those. I don't think I picked up any sand beetles. They're a pain in the ass when I was grinding. What else? And these I picked up. I got 8 of these, which I think I only had maybe 3 before. Just picked up 5. I tried to get some more tricksters, but tricksters were really annoying me, so I was just killing them whenever I found them. And I think that's it. So I didn't get a ton of stuff, but we did get a lot of levels too. So let's see if there's anything we can upgrade, aka transform. Right, and we can actually sell a few things too. I could sell some of those carbuncles, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them all in the deck and just like roll with a bunch of carbuncles, no pun intended, and grind them up that way, like level them up. Because right now I could even copy one. I could copy and sell one. The merchant in me is trying to figure out how best to farm a carbuncle factory and start selling them off. Carbuncle also has an interesting transformation too that I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, everybody got a lot of experience while I was grinding. So I'm just gonna show you guys updated stuff. So Mandragora now has the kitty trap transformation, and we'll also take a look at like what Mandragora can turn into, because we didn't take a look at Archer Tree last time. Whoops. So we got Archer Tree, which is a summon type. He requires 4 stones. He's a nature. He has a attack called Random Shot, which a range of A, offensive 10. And what that does is a summons creature ideally suited for long range attack. It can shoot several arrows at a time, albeit with no attempt at accuracy. So I'm not sure how useful that would be. Doesn't sound very useful at all to me, to be honest. In his profile, this race of tree monsters was created long ago to defend the forest. Archer trees prefer to launch poison arrows from a distance. They move quickly but are vulnerable when firing. Interesting. I guess what they're saying is they move, but once they pick their shot, they're rooted to the spot. Pun intended. So his HP is 22, defense 10. And as a monster, he's actually weaker than he is as a card. Interesting. We also have the kitty trap. And kitty trap is a strange transformation for the Mandragora. Goes from nature to fire. Kitty Trap is a rarity of 2. Okay. Kitty Trap is a rarity of 2. It only requires 2 stones, which isn't bad. It is a trap with 10 HP. And what it does is it has a petrifying trap with the range of B. Really good. Offense of 10. That sounds exceptional, actually. Might want to use that. This trap type creature stakes out its territory with a pillar of fire. Interesting. He's a fire type. If an enemy comes too close, the kitty trap will explode. 3 kitty traps on the battlefield at one time will interact in a unique way. So that's similar to the Tempest or Tornado, or what the hell was that thing called? The Maelstrom. The Maelstrom has that exact same effect. But we don't know what the special effect is for either one of them, but they're both traps. And if you have 3 of the traps on the field at the same time, something unique happens. So I do want to see what that is. So we'll put that on the back burner. Maybe eventually we'll see it. But the lore for Mr. Kitty Trap here is these intelligent traps were created by a wizard that love cats. They mark out a piece of territory with a ring of fire. Anyone entering that space will suffer paralysis and petrification damage. What does damage mean? Like the fact that those effects activate? I don't know exactly what they mean by that. They do suffer damage and those status effects. That's very true. But what specifically as petrification damage and paralysis damage? I don't know what that means. As a monster, it is very similar, it looks like, if not the same. Looks like it's the exact same. Alright. Anything else? Guess we can go through all these. Alright, and we got another unique transformation for, this time for Sand Golem. We could get the Behemoth. Summit type. Damn, look at that. Look at that. It would require 9 stones. And it's super rare, 3 stars. But the Hell's Roar has a range of S. Offense of 79. And I don't remember how good the Behemoth was, but on paper, it looks amazing actually. Maybe not that cost, but everything else. Excuse me. A summons type creature with a special ability. The Behemoth gives off earth energy, which will damage every water creature on the battlefield. So he is anti-water, but it appears his effect likely doesn't affect anything other than water. So I think that's why, because I don't remember using him a lot, so I think that's why, because he's very he has a speciality or a specialty. Alright, and as a monster, he is a beast. He is a tough one. So we'll have to look out for him on any levels with earth-based attribute monsters. Alright, and his monster profile is a powerfully muscled 4-legged beast. The Behemoth emits a blast of magic as it roars at its enemies from afar. Any attempt to defeat a Behemoth with a frontal assault would be foolhardy. And I'll take your word for it. Right, so that's one we could possibly get. And here we got 2 for Man Trap. How many Man Traps we got? 7. I think we might actually do this for Man Trap. One of these. We'll wait though. We'll wait till we get, cause he's at the cusp of 3,000 anyway, so we'll wait a bit. So we could get Caterpoker. The Caterpoker is independent, just like Man Trap. Requires 6 stone. HP of 48. I think Man Trap is very similar. I want to see Man Trap stats. Can I do that? Yeah. Yeah, he's not that much better than Man Trap, even though he costs twice as much. But let's look at his other effects, because he might have something good. Alright, so he has Poisonous Thorns with a range of B, offense of 16. An independent monster that uses its poison feelers to attack any enemy monsters that near it. So I think Man Trap also poisons, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. I feel like it does, though. That's not. But from personal experience, I was using Carbuncle before. It wasn't incredible. It was okay. And, you know, I don't think it's worth the 6 stones. If it was maybe like 4 stones, I could see that being useful. But I think it costs too much for what you get from it. Did I read the lore? Nope. Half demon, half caterpillar, this creepy crawly uses its innumerable fillers to paralyze its victims. So I guess those are the fillers on its back. They look kind of like demon wings or something. As a monster, it looks okay. It's actually weaker than its card version. Okay, and Man Trap can also transform into Crystal Rose. Let's see what she's about. Rarity of 1. It is a water type and a weapon. Requires 4 stone to summon. 2 uses, and it has, looks like a pretty good attack. Frigid Light, which is a range of A, offense of 18. That's pretty good. Both look pretty good, seems like. A weapon type creature that shoots a glittering beam of frost at its enemies. The Crystal Rose is lethal at both long and short ranges. It can also cause a secondary charm and paralysis damage. That sounds awesome. So we're going to want to put Crystal Rose in our deck right away once we get it. This plant entices unsuspecting passers-by with a lure shaped like a beautiful woman. The Killer Rose zaps his victims with a beam of frigid air that turns victims into stone and puts a spell on them. That sounds awesome. Alright, and these 2 you already know about. So I'm wondering what the 3rd transformation is. We won't get there for a while, looks like. So we should probably not count on that. Alright, and Fairy has 2. We already know about Sea Monk. Let's learn about Siren. Alright, Siren. Rareness of 2. Storm requirement of 4. Independent type. That's cool. I like independence. HP 36. Defense 16. That's pretty good. I like that. A range of B for Song of Sadness. Offense of 12. Sounds interesting. Only if it has an effect. An independent type creature that does not move. It sings songs. It simply sings a melancholy song that drains the life of anyone who approaches the siren. The call of the siren can penetrate any defense. Interesting. As I read that, what the attack actually looks like did come to mind. And it's pretty useful. It's not like really, really good, but it's okay. Or maybe I was just using it wrong. Maybe it's incredible. As a monster, she's pretty much identical. So her profile, the call of a siren is enchanted. Anyone within range of the siren's melancholy voice will feel their hit points being drained away. The call of the siren can penetrate any defense. So that's similar to her attack. And this is where the money is. Carbuncle. Not Plague Rat, but once Carbuncle transforms to this level, Juggernaut, watch out. So ideally, you have a deck with a bunch of Carbuncles and a bunch of Juggernauts in it. Juggernauts are like higher cost Carbuncles. So I haven't used Carbuncle too much, so maybe you guys don't know. So you guys will see soon enough. I'm going to be spamming these cards. Anyway, we have Juggernaut, who is a earth element, just like Carbuncle, as you can see. Whoops. Juggernaut has a stone requirement of 5 compared to Carbuncle's 1. It is a spin card, just like Carbuncle. So if you don't know what that is, a spin card basically orbits the player. So as soon as you summon them, they're going to appear next to you, and then they're going to start spinning around you in a circle. So his HP is 60, a defense of 18. And Carbuncle, let's compare it, is 30 and 4. So he's a lot more beefy than Carbuncle. Twice the HP and what's that? Like 4.5 times his 4.5 times his defense. Much beefier. His thing is called hit and run. His attack with a range of B, offense of 18. Again, let's compare. Tag has a range of C, offensive 6. And Tag's range is pretty good, I would say. And it has a big hitbox too. So if Juggernaut's the same, which it should be even bigger, then enemies won't be able to really avoid getting hit by it if you close in on them. It does way more damage. And the thing is, Carbuncle says 6, but I promise you Carbuncle does way more than 6, because sometimes he hits like 2 or 3 times at once. But the description for the hit and run attack: this creature will circle around the player trying to run into enemy monsters. It has a short half-life, but with good timing it can strike multiple blows. Very true. And if you get like 2, I'm thinking the max you can get is 2, because I don't remember ever getting more than 2 of these things rolling around me. But even 2 is enough to just destroy just about anything. Right, and he is actually weaker as a monster than he is as a card. Way weaker. He has no defense as a monster. Offensively, he's the same though. This simple-minded fire creature races around, smashing into enemies. Don't be fooled by its ridiculous appearance. Its massive wheels can be quite dangerous if you let it get too close. Ridiculous. It looks pretty dangerous. It's like covered in spikes and fire. It has a huge, kind of like a steamroller look to it. Steamroller wheel. Yeah, that thing looks scary. And it's really good. Can't wait to get that. I mean, we can make one now. We can't make one now. I think I'll wait. I just want to see what this is. Alright, Lycanthrope. I don't think nothing's changed with Lycanthrope. We still need more. He's on the cusp of getting to 2,000 experience. Ghoul turns into mummy. Oh, we got the last level for Dark Raven. Dark Raven's been killing it. And he's a cockatrice, level 3. I think we already read Chimera, right? Yeah, we read Bull Charge at least. Oh, we didn't read the lore or anything like that. So Chimera requires 6 stones. It's a fire type. A summon does 36 damage. Probably not very good, honestly. It summons monster with incredible destructive power. The Chimera rams its enemies into submission. Its ability to strike from a distance makes it ideal for attacking monsters that are dangerous up close. Just decent, I guess. Who was that we read about earlier? That was way better. Was it here? No. Was it here? Must have been here. Yeah, Behemoth was like the same sort of thing. Oh no, it wasn't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, we did read some of his profile before, but he's not that good for 6 stone. Basically, Dark Raven, 1 stone. So you use it 3 times, you get 30 points of damage instantly. You don't gotta wait. Unlike this summon, requires twice as much for just a little bit more damage, and you have to wait for the summoning animation to finish, as well as for it to attack. So if you guys ever seen me summon Lycanthrope's like the worst, because you summon it and then it waits before attacking, so you have to wait even more time, and that gives the enemy time to jump out the way or something. So I don't think I read the lore though. And if you fight it, God, Lee has 80 HP. This magical creature is a mixture of 3 animals. The Chimera prefers to charge into foes, knocking them down and causing serious damage. it can also put a curse on an opponent. So this game's Chimera looks to be a mixture of, whoa, I don't even know. The main head is already a Chimera looking thing. It's like a bull lion. Then the other heads look kind of like dragons. So it's a very unique Chimera. And we already know about the cockatrice. What about you? Oh, we didn't read the ghost armor. So we'll do that. Birdman's also on the cusp of leveling up. So that's cool. Alright, Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight turns into ghost armor. Ghost armor has a rarity of 2. It's a nature element, and it's a weapon type that we can use 3 times. Really only 2 because it requires 5 stone to summon. So that's quite expensive, and it does 24 damage with a range of B. I think Dragon Knight's gonna be better because it's only 3. It's only 3. I mean, you get more uses out of the ghost armor, but the damage is actually weaker. It does do a thrust, which is pretty good. And the ghost armor is actually the armor from the cutscene. The if you watch the first episode from the opening cutscene or the demo. Yeah, the demo. So the Demon Thrust is a weapon type creature that strikes forward with its spear. It is powerful enough to cut through any defense. The player may be vulnerable for a short while leading up to the attack. So it's not instant. I don't think it takes that long though. And the lore for this creature is the cursed armor of a slain warlord. Equipped with an effective offense and defense, this is a dangerous opponent. It's only vulnerable during his attack sequence. They're really selling the fact that there's a big startup to that attack. But I don't think it was that bad. As a monster, he is pretty solid. His offense is weaker than his card form, but he's not somebody we want to run into. Alright, and that's it. As for what we're going to do, I don't think we're going to transform anything yet. We might sell a couple of things. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. We could farm carbuncles and stuff. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, so we're not going to worry about like buying or selling anything yet. Because we're about to start the carbuncle farm. Alright, so for our purposes for this level, I really want to take him out so bad. Some of these things I only have in here. To like level up. Oh, we really don't need the golem at this point. I kind of want to keep him in there though. I really don't like skeleton, but he levels up into something pretty cool. So I'm gonna take these guys out for now. Because I'm gonna put a shit ton of carbuncles in there, and I also want to put cockatrice in. I will do 2. Yeah. We want all the carbuncles in. So, what else will we do? Cockatrice might not even be that good. I'm actually just trying them out for this level. I really don't like Lycanthrope, but we'll keep him in there for a little bit longer. We don't need 2 birdmen. Birdmen aren't that good. They can be, but I just hate summit creatures. This thing's actually pretty good. Scythe Beast is pretty good. I don't have Scythe Beast in here. What is wrong with me? So you know what? I'm actually gonna take out some of this stuff. really want to take out Lycanthrope. He is a Actually no, Lycanthrope's actually pretty good. We're gonna keep him in there. What's not very good? What's not very good? Earth is. I think I got too many Earth cards because Earth isn't particularly good against anything. Yeah, I'm gonna take out all these. For now, all the lizard man. Eventually, we're gonna use them, but for the most part, we want nature and fire. So we use Trickster. Throw some of these guys in here. We want more fire cards, fire damage anyway. So I think we might want to do that. 5 is a bit expensive though. We do want orc. We want 2 orcs, maybe 3 orcs. Anything nature based? Any nature? I needed like a nature direct damage. I got cockatrice, so I guess that's good. What else can I take out? I'm gonna take out one of the mummies for orc. How much does the mummy? I think the mummy takes 3 anyway, so we might take out all the mummies. No, mummy's only 1. Dragonite's really good though. We'll take them out for this, and we'll change it if we need to. Fire, yeah, fire. That's good. That's good. We might do more. We can always use more carbuncles though. Sorry. Whoops. Sorry, mummy. We're gonna be spamming these carbuncles. We can still spam. I really want to spam carbuncles. I would get rid of skeleton, but we do need him to level up eventually. Mandragora is okay. Alright. How many more carbuncles do we have? I'm just curious. Let me see how many carbuncles we have. Okay, that was the last one. Now that it's in here, I don't want to take it out. We'll keep it. No, we won't keep it. We kind of need a skeleton. All right. Yeah, that took a while. Yeah, that took a while. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So one thing I did learn a bit more about the desert's layout, so I won't get as lost this time. There's one thing that still confuses me about the desert though. I ran into like a card trapped under a pillar, and I'm not sure exactly where that is anymore. Might be over here actually. It's over here. No, see, I'm kind of lost again. Not really, but that's the only thing that confused me. Everything else, I know where everything else is. But the card trapped under a pillar, I left it there so I didn't pick it up off camera. So I'm gonna try to find that though, so I might have some trouble with that. I figured out an easier way of dealing with these guys too. Well, I didn't know that went so far, honestly. You're gonna wait till the last possible minute before you attack them. The cockatrice did really good for that. Wow. So yeah, you want to use your card. You want to use all of your card invincibility to get you out of that. And the best way to doing that when he's doing his stupid attacks is to use your card at the last possible minute to attack through his bullshit. Nature, which means fire, is what we need. Right. Yeah, that's far more effective. Right, I'm not gonna worry about fairies this time. If we can get it though. Nope. So I should have just not worried about it at all. So this over here is in the corner. So where I got really lost last time was the area to the left of the sandworm. I assumed that that was a full area, but it was only like a small area. Oh, and I discovered that the switches are actually inside of these cacti. So, I don't really need any more carbuncles. I'm very tempted to capture more though. Yeah, we do want to break those. Alright, skeleton. I need you to do stuff. You did not suck. Thank you. Okay, so like 2 of these switches are hitting cacti. So that's 1. Right, we won't worry about that. So I think one of the cars is like over here. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna be good now. I just had a hard time finding this card again. Alright, and maybe finding all the switches, because I still don't quite know. Oh, there's only one more. I know where that one's at. Right, and we visited all this stuff. There was one more treasure chest, like, down here. But we're going to wait till we get a random battle here to pick that up. Come on. Maybe if I go over here chasing this fairy. Sweet. What the hell are you guys doing? Oh, he went full retard. Alright. Well, that's not happening. Come over here, please. I hate the fact that they can jump so far. It's kind of pointless. Chase me down. Come on. Did you lose me? Wow, that really went the distance. Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to waste a card to break this open. Oh, I still didn't break it open. You. Oh man, this sucks. The fact that this thing is in the middle of the fight. Oh, and that didn't hit. Alright. You to do something about this, please. No, you're not gonna turn around. See, this is kind of where the game gets bad, when the AI just starts freaking out. Because now he won't turn around, and now my plant creature doesn't want to go over there. It's so silly sometimes. Okay, whatever. Carbuncle. And you can't really get the full effect of Carbuncle because the stage is kind of shitty right now. Alright, we got the last one. So now we can get those treasure chests. Alright, let's go get those right quick. So yeah, that's actually a weakness of the game. The AI is just sometimes really bad. It seems like it's dependent on the monster. Really, you guys aren't gonna let me see in here? That is... annoying. Crystal Rose, so we don't really have to worry about transforming. Oh, and we got a Carbuncle for free. Cool. Yeah, this was a very shitty decision on their part. I think there's one more treasure chest in here. There. Alright, we got all three. It is a very shitty decision on their part. I mean, it's already a secret. There's no point in not letting us see in here. It's just a very odd decision. Fromsoft's an odd company, though. Alright, and we got one more thing to do. Well, we got two more things to do. One of those things is to get a treasure chest. I'm gonna try to do that. Oh man, I should have saved that. I kind of want to catch that Carbuncle. I'm gonna try to hit him with Bird, man. Perfect. So a good thing, a good way to catch Carbuncle, if you guys are trying to play too, is to actually use Man Trap. Man Trap does really good against Carbuncle. He is his superior. He has the superior element, but he gets him down to 2. Because each of his attacks take what's the math on it? Each of his attacks take 17, or no, that's way wrong. Each of his attacks takes 14. So it leaves him with 2. So we're gonna use our skeleton to capture. Come on. Usually it's a slam dunk to get Carbuncle. We're gonna use our other Carbuncle to get him. Yeah, I caught like 6 of them and I hadn't had any trouble. That was my first time wildly missing it. Sort of right over its head. And now I'm lost because battle disorients you. So I need to get a wall. I want to run away actually, but we'll do this. Actually kill it. I could have caught it, but I'm pretty much done. Now that we got Carbuncle, we won't have to worry about really catching and selling too much of anything. So, okay, so now we're here. So now we just wrap around here, and we're at the deck point. All right, and now if we go across, we can. I think our destination is like down here. Yeah, this is where we want to go. So there's a chest down here. Let's see what can we. I don't want to use Mandragora. Don't want to use Lycanthrope yet. Yes, perfect. Really hate trading. Didn't hit it. Oh man. Perfect. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm just gonna let him kill him this time. Don't really need another one. And Carbuncles give you a lot of XP when you kill them. It's 80 XP. Alright, I can use that. Yes, thank you. Alright, we got the chest here. Sweet, we got Lycanthrope again. And this looks like an exit, but it's actually not. Or maybe you could smash these or something. But for all intents and purposes, at least for me, I'm pretty much done here. I really hate that they get first attack like that. They should either make you invulnerable at the start or something, because it's not fair you can just start the level and be at a disadvantage from a random battle, something you couldn't predict, nor could you prepare for really successfully. It's just random. You might randomly get hurt at the start of a battle. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this worm, and we're just gonna finish this level. No need to do this anymore. And actually, I think I want to go this way. So where is this? This should be, okay, so if this is that, then I should be going to this corner over here to fight the worm the first time. Oh, I'm off. I'm totally wrong about that. I need you to do all my work for me. Hit it, please. Oh, now it's not gonna hit it. Is it too small? Oh, okay. Damn it. Carbuncle's not that good. Okay. Thank you. Alright. So I didn't say I completely knew the layout of this level, but I've understand it. Once I get to certain points, I understand it more than I did previously. So I need to get to, that's not where I want to go. I need to, okay, perfect. So now I know where to go. The Carbuncle. I honestly don't want to fight Carbuncle. Nah, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Which card did I lose? Scythe Beast, that's perfectly fine. Alright, and this is where I want to be. So now, we want to go to this corner over here. I can actually hear it too. There it is. Okay, so now we have good old cockatrice. Alright, so I have the perfect cards now to really take care of the sandworm. I think I know where he's at too. Oh, it's you. Oh no. Come on, I need you to take care of him. Sweet. Take care of him, please. Normally, Trickster has no problem with anything. It's so odd seeing him struggle. Perfect. Please don't get stuck. Just take him out, please. Come on. Thank you. He's just gonna kill him this time. Thank you. Cards are precious. Alright, so I'm now, the battle has, because I end up changing my camera angle in the battles, so now I'm a little bit disoriented. Alright. If you could just zoom the map out just a tad bit, that would be very helpful. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna add all those to the deck. No. Okay, I can show you guys some Carbuncle action at least. Oh, we can do 3. We can do 3. That felt good. Alright. Yeah, we blew him up. I think I hear the worm. Yep. I think this is the last time we fight him. Cool. Let's do Mr. Wolf here. Alright. And I'm stuck. Yep. And I can't get these things because, yep, it's so stupid. Alright, whatever. Thank you. Oh, he's dead. Shit. Just wasted a card. And stones. Thought he was still tangible. You know, fuck this level. I really hate this level. And now I actually don't know where he's at for the final time. Yeah, we can test out Crystal Rose. Oh, Crystal Rose is really good. Oh, he's on our side for a little bit. We're taking a lot of damage. We're just watching him hop around, look stupid. Okay. All right. Now I actually don't know where to go. Oh, you can hear her breathing and stuff. I think I know where to go. I just need to figure out where I'm at right here. Okay. So if that's here, I want to go down here. Actually, you know what? This is here. We'll go around here right quick so we can recover. Okay. And now we'll go over here. Not there specifically. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Now you can kill him easily, right? Yeah. Perfect. See, most of the time Trickster rocks. He's been struggling in this level though. Alright, so where the... See, this is the worst part. Like, I legitimately don't know where I'm at compared to where I was headed before. Okay. So yeah, yep, this is exactly where I wanted to go. Okay, so now we should be able to kill it. We don't need him. We really don't need the carbuncles either for this part. Mind Flare could be good, but so can you. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, together they should do pretty good. Crap. Perfect. Perfect. Zaw Trickster. The gray is gonna be average, about 3 stars. Oh, that was a 5, despite all the damage we took. Okay. So I get their rating system now. Because I would have thought that the damage suffered would heavily penalize the score in the cards used, but it appears if you fight a lot of battles and defeat a lot of monsters, then you get a nice big score. Alright. Our instincts have been pretty good so far. Let's see if we can continue that. The goal is always to get the boss monster, so see if we can continue. Nope, we didn't get it this time. I'm okay with that. There's other ways of creating the boss monsters. The sandworm is pretty damn good though, so I hope we can easily make them. Alright, anyway, that's it for the Gromtull Desert. Desert. Let me check the time right quick. Wow, that's about an hour, so that's gonna be 2 episodes, looks like. Is there anything else we could do for this one? Not really. I'm just gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying Month of Fromsoft. Hope you guys are enjoying Lost Kingdoms. Let me know what you guys think of my gameplay, and if there's anything I forgot, if there's anything I could do better. But for the most part, I'm enjoying this, having a lot of fun. This episode really perked up my spirits, so I did enjoy it. So again, thank you guys. Take care. Till next time, guys. Peace.